Nick, you didn't necessarily play a whole lot today. Lane told us that was by design. How does that feel watching the scrimmage go on and you're not out there?
It's kind of weird, honestly. It's a little bit of a different perspective, honestly, from, not being one competing, but it's kind of a cool perspective. It's a unique perspective to kind of see, and kind of have another set of eyes to kind of have things to look at.
Just kind of your personal evaluation of the offensive line, whether you were in or out. Just what do you think about it today?
It's tough to tell out there, because sometimes when I'm on the sideline, I don't necessarily know what the play is and some of the schemes. So for the most part, I thought we did a good job. The tape will tell the whole story on it, but I thought we protected pretty well. Thought we got some good movement in the run game. So I thought we were all on the same page as well. So that was pretty good to see.
I don't know if you put your coaching hat or scout hat on when you're watching some of the guys behind you, but just what have you seen this whole camp from Jaden and Jalen and some of the other guys working with the second string?
Yeah, I think that's been the best part so far is, we've got a lot of really good depth and a lot of really young talent. Jaden Williams has stepped up and played just phenomenal. So has Micah Pettis. They've both done a really great job. Jalen's done well. Hamilton's done well. Eric Kay's been doing good. Cedric Nicely, Cedric Melton. Reese has done well. So I think that's been kind of the coolest thing is seeing a lot of other guys step up outside of the five.
I saw you on the sideline. I don't know if you were frustrated about not playing or trash talking the defense. Can you just explain that, if you can recall that?
Yeah, I think some of it was trash talking, honestly. And then there's a couple of times, if guys are in white jerseys and they get hit, I think just for anybody, that's kind of a big pet peeve, and that's kind of been one of my biggest pet peeves is, some of the things like that at practice. So.
Yes, through 2 weeks of camp now, how has playing against that defensive line been? Not just today, but how have you kind of seen them grow across the row there?
Yeah, the D-line's gotten a lot better, and that's been really cool to see. A lot of guys, some with the O-line really stepping up, and a lot of, I feel like for me, a lot of it's been in the pass pro. You can really tell, some guys are getting some better moves, and honestly, a lot of it too has just been better physically for them too. Coach Savage has done a great job with all of us, and I think that's been really huge in their development too.
I know you said the scrimmage is obviously not everything's going to translate over into a couple weeks, but just kind of through camp, what's kind of been the most consistent, other than just kind of personnel and just your style play as an offensive line?
I feel like, one thing we've always kind of prided ourselves on is communication, tempo, and finishing. Those are kind of our three main things, and those have, held true for us so far this camp, and I think those are three things we're really excited about.
A couple days ago, Lane was saying that these scrimmages mean a lot for you guys. Just as players, how much stock do you guys put into scrimmages versus what you guys are doing on an otherwise daily basis?
Yeah, scrimmages are a huge part of their evaluation process, and that's something we know as players because it's the closest thing right now to a game as we can get. Practices are kind of scripted, and games we're moving the ball. If you're not in, you're on the sideline like it is in a game. So. I think that and the coaches aren't out there and everything, so I think that's why there's such a big importance, and that's why it's such a high priority for us to play well.